invite Rose, who will be evaluating during this evening to use Vera's speech.
Well, Vera's speech will be the same as Spiros. It's Project 2, Organise Your Speech. And the objectives are to select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand the speech, make the message clear with supporting material directly contributing to the message, and to use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another, and create a strong opening and conclusion. And the time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Vera has been a member of Toastmasters for about 5 months. However, she recently completed the Speechcraft course with Alfa and several of us in the club. Vera is already a wonderful speech maker, and she's always very entertaining and great to listen to. This evening, her subject is Speechcraft, and the title of her speech is Here's Your Feedback from Alfa. Please welcome Vera to the speech.
Good evening, everyone. First scenario, September 2009. It was my first real job in Australia. I got my permanent residency, and I was working as a communications advisor for this company. And I was a bit insecure with my English and, it's a new market work that I was starting here in Australia. Anyway, my boss, a very, I would say, overpaid consultant, he asked me to give a speech in 2 hours' time for 70 people. And I didn't know the subject, I wasn't prepared, I didn't want to do it, but I had no choice, I had to accept it. But yes. And I started to freak out since I said yes. I was like, please won't be good, please won't be good, please won't be good. And actually, it was very bad. I got to the meeting room, and I was already shaking, and I was ready to be through, and I had to get up, go there, and present. And I had to present for about 10 minutes, and I just couldn't. I was horrible. I left the room almost crying and was exhausted. Scenario 2. Last week, Monday, my boss, actually the boss of my boss, he asked me to present in 2 days' time to all the management team. He asked me to talk for over 1 hour to the senior management team of my area to talk about vision and strategy of the area, which is, probably vision and strategy is pretty big stuff. It's why you should guide your daily decisions, why you go to work. Well, I accepted the challenge. But this time I wasn't freaking out, I wasn't nervous, I was actually keen to do it. Because I was trying to do it. Anyway, I went there, I trained and practiced and rehearsed and did my homework. So I got to the room and I did all those things that you learn here at Toastmasters. I went to the front of the room, I looked everywhere, and I looked to everyone. And I started my speech, and it wasn't only a speech, it was interaction and workshop and so on. And it was fantastic. And I didn't want to leave the front of the room. I want to talk more and more, and I was keen to do it. And I was so engaged and I was so confident. And it was such a huge difference and improvement for the first scenario, as I just explained to you. Why? What happened? I'm not a different person. It's only 5 years. Toastmasters and Speechcraft, mostly. So for those who don't know, maybe guys who don't know much about Speechcraft, it's good. Speechcraft, it's a 6-week course that you do. It's an intensive course where you have to give a speech every week. And you learn as well, you have educational sessions with more experienced Toastmasters on various things such as body language, vocabulary, and how to use pause, how to choose the topic, and so on and so on. But mostly, the biggest part of it is to give a speech every week, which is pretty full on. I'm saying a lot of good things, but it's pretty intense as well, because they have no personal life, pretty much. Probably you guys know that. Anyway, it was an incredible experience. 2 months ago, Alfa was asking, so who wants to do it? be great. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Because, you know, our life is so busy and we want to have drinks after work, we just want to relax and watch, you know, How I Met Your Mother or whatever. But then, that was perfect. Instead of doing a speech, 6 speeches that I was doing 1 year or a year and a half, I could do that in 6 weeks. So it definitely changed my style, it gave me confidence, which I think for me, and I mentioned that when I asked break in my first speech here, my biggest issue was those butterflies that I couldn't control. It definitely taught me that I could control it much better. I could improve, and I felt so much happier. More than anything, it was more like fun than actually a chore and actually, you know, a heavy weight that I was lifting. So I was really grateful. I have a lot of compliments to Alfa, by the way. I would like to clap to Alfa because she was an incredible coordinator. And I just want to recognize that was an amazing course. And I just have something as a course promise at the beginning that it says in the brief about the course that the secret of the course is your participation. No, sorry, not this one, this one. This course will demonstrate to you that you can do things you never thought that you would be able to do. It's about self-confidence. So, that was great. No more beetroot face for me, hopefully. No more pounding. Well, actually no. My heart was pounding before I came here, and I hope I never lose it. Because on the other hand, it gives energy to come here and do a good job. So thank you for that, Alfa, and thank you.